Let's go.
You're in the way of our 24/7 camera, Craig, please. Thank you.
His intro will be.
He has thrilled the sports world for over a decade with both his tremendous boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, the world awaits the Golden Boy, sport of boxing. You saw there at the Super Bowl the sparks were flying, but don't expect this promotion to be one where people are going to fall off the stage like it is the case in some of the other promotions. This is about the fight. This is about the two best fighters fighting each other. One fighter, undisputed, pound for pound, the best fighter in the world. The other one, clearly the people's champion. One of the greatest champions, one of the greatest fighters of our generation. One can dance like a butterfly. The other one can sting like a bee.
He's still late.
Golden Boy Promotions has a mission to bring to the fight fans the best fights, the best matchups. This fight obviously is one of these examples. March 17th, Marc Antonio Barrera versus Juan Manuel Marquez, another one. This is what is important for the sport of boxing, that the best fighters fight each other. I would like to introduce now to you some of the people here up on the dais and underline as well the magnitude of this event. When we went on sale with the tickets with the MGM Grand, we sold out in less than 3 hours and set a new record for any indoor gate in North America of any event, period. $19 million. 17,000 people will be in attendance live, and another at least 22,000 in Las Vegas on closed circuit. Another record. It's a pleasure for me now to introduce to you Bob Heller, President of Sports from the MGM Grand.
The show series debuts Sunday, April 15th, right after premiere episodes of Sopranos and Entourage. Nice real estate. This is a huge showcase for the sport, as HBO cameras will give viewers an inside look at how two great champions prepare mentally and physically for the fight of their lives. And second, I want to thank both of these great champions. Their greatness is defined by their repeated willingness to fight the very best opponents out there. I'd also like to thank Richard Schaefer and Al Heyman and Leonard Ellerby for putting this great event together. Of course, our friends at the MGM and Mr. Bob Halloran, thank you. And lastly, I know there's been a lot of speculation as to how this fight will do on pay-per-view on May 5th. We'll answer that May 6th. I don't know. But I will tell you this. This fight has the capacity to break through and reconnect with the sports fans around this country. And all those sports editors have to get their front page stories out on De La Hoya versus Mayweather. That is welcome news to us. So you can all help us get this message across. HBO is here. These two great champions are here. Oscar has fought 29 times on HBO. Floyd has fought 20 times on HBO. And it's very rare that I can sit here and say I get to watch two very good friends try to knock each other out. So good luck to both. Thank you very much. Let's have a great event.
First off, we'd like to thank HBO, Golden Boy Promotions, all the corporate sponsors, Richard Stern. This is truly, truly, truly a great event. This is a fight that Floyd has been waiting for his whole career. We know Oscar's a great, great champion. He's been a great champion in numerous weight classes, along with Floyd. The difference is that Floyd's moved to all these different weight classes and has remained undefeated. Both of them has established a great legacy in the sport, and this is why the fight has been entitled The World Awaits, because this is the fight that the whole world is waiting for. Both fighters have worked very hard throughout their careers and earned the respect of the fighters and fans across the world. But coming into this fight, it's a fight that, you know, Oscar thinks that he's the best fighter that's out there.
You know
The difference is,
He knows
Oscar, he thinks it in his mind, but deep down in his heart,
He knows he is.
he know.
He know.
He know. He know what he's up against.
He knows too.
Because trust me, he's been in there with a lot of great champions. And he's come out on top in some of them. And some of them, he's come out on the short end of the stick.
Some of them got
Come May the 5th, he ain't fighting nothing but the truth.
I hope
Nothing
so.
but the truth.
That's all he wants.
This ain't Bernard Hopkins. This ain't Pernell Whitaker.
He wants the truth.
This is the truth.
That's what he wants.
Call
You
the
know,
truth.
his heart can be tested because we know he's laid down before in a fight.
Whoa! Whoa! Beating up, is that beating up the canvas?
And it's going to be the same result. It's going to be the same result come May the 5th. You talk all this talk about what he going to do to Floyd and, oh, I got this big left hook and I'm going to do this and do that. You ain't never going to be able to find Floyd with that. You went out and you got Freddie Roach. And I have the utmost respect for Freddie because he's a great trainer. You know, he's trained numerous world champions. But guess what? He ain't never been in there with the truth. And Freddie can't fight for you. Freddie can't fight for you. You know, Freddie in his last 2 fights, if I'm not mistaken, when he went in there with Tony, you saw what the result was for that. The trainer can't get in there and fight for you. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter what I say, it don't matter what any people in my camp say, you got to deal with Floyd. And then you're going to have hell on your hands come May the 5th. Because like I said, you ain't seen nothing like this. Nothing like this. Like I said, Freddie can tell you all he wants to. But at the end of the day, when you come back to the corner, and then you looking around, it's the 5th, 6th round, you down every round, you're like, I can't find him, I can't figure this shit out. When Floyd's all up in your ass, you ain't going to know what hit you. Like I said, you know, I respect you, and I have a great deal of respect for Richard. Because Richard and Oscar both are great promoters. They've done a lot for the sport. They have, to me, the top promotional company in the business.
You sound like
and
you
they've
don't
done a
fight
lot. They've done a lot for the betterment of the sport. You know, but like I said, this ain't Oscar. I mean, this ain't Winky. This ain't Shane. Where everybody coming to join forces with you. Like I said, that Floyd, he stands on his own. Like I said, I personally have a great deal of respect for you because, to tell you the truth, you didn't have to sign a contract. You didn't have to sign a contract. And I think one of the main reasons why you signed the contract is because you're a great competitor.
He wants
You're a great competitor. But come May the 5th, you get your ass tore out the front.
Each fighter is a great team, and I would like to acknowledge Joel De La Hoya.
Thanks for having me. This is a huge opportunity for me with us. I'm really happy that he chose me for this task. It's a challenge, and I look forward to it, and I can't wait to start working in Puerto Rico. I've been watching a lot of tapes of Floyd. So he come up with the perfect strategy to beat him, and you know he doesn't make too many mistakes, but he's not perfect. And we're going to take advantage of those mistakes, and you'll see the winner in Oscar on the 5th. Thank you.
Oscar!
First off, I would like to thank God, because without God, all this wouldn't be possible.
There you go.
Of course, I'd like to thank HBO, because that's my home. And I got to thank HBO for just giving me an opportunity and a chance. And 96, just believing in me. I mean, so many great years in the sport of boxing. There's so many great fighters out there. And I feel that Golden Boy Promotion has done a hell of a job with the promotion for this fight. And then, you know, you hear a lot of talk about Oscar De La Hoya. It's more like I was in the dark when I was with Bob Arum, Top Rank. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it.